Welcome back to Small Planet Big World. Today, we're starting out at Hotel am Badersee in Grainau before heading off on a drive through the Bavarian Alps back toward Munich with a few stops along the way. But first, we wanted to enjoy this hotel as much as possible while we were here. We were treated to an excellent breakfast buffet with a view of the small lake behind the hotel. After breakfast, we packed up the car and took a walk around the lake. Badersee isn't very big, but this peaceful lake at the foot of Zugspitze, Germany's tallest mountain, is one of the most beautiful alpine lakes we've ever seen. The color of the water is enchanting, and the lake is home to trout and ducks year-round. Fishing and swimming aren't allowed here, which helps provide a calm, undisturbed space for both people and animals. There are local legends tied to this lake, some involving Ludwig II and his love of mythology, art, and imagined worlds. Stories of sculptures hidden beneath the water, or grand plans that were never realized. None of it is confirmed, but I like the idea of Ludwig roaming southern Germany, quietly peppering the landscape with his own personal fairy tales, some built in stone, others left behind only as stories. could have stayed here much longer, but it was time to move on. These roads are a real treat to drive. Even the smallest country roads are beautifully maintained, and driving through the Alps felt effortless and joyful. Our next stop was Mittenwald, where we stepped inside St. Peter and Paul, a stunning Baroque church completed in 1746. The cable car to the top of the mountain wasn't operating that day, so we decided to grab some lunch and keep moving. But not before catching this rainbow stretching across the valley. Our next planned stop was Bad Tölz, but along the way we stumbled onto Walchensee. Walchensee is one of the deepest and largest alpine lakes in Germany, and once again, the color of the water stopped us in our tracks. I imagine this place is much busier in summer, but that day, we had this quiet autumn scene almost entirely to ourselves. Here's the car we rented, a Grainau. It was fun to drive and never gave us a moment of trouble. It got us everywhere we needed to go, and honestly, that's all you can really ask for. We continued along the lakeshore, stopping a few more times for photos. This place was absolutely stunning. By the time we got to Badersee, the rain was really coming down. The river had risen almost to the level of the road. We didn't want to be driving on these dark country roads after sunset, so we decided to head straight to Munich. There was a stationery and art supply store we really wanted to visit before the trip ended, and this was our last full day before flying back to Chicago the next morning. Boesner had everything Nefertiti was looking for. We are in the Munich Ferris wheel. I think it probably has a special name, but as you can see, it's raining out, and we can see we haven't gotten far off the ground yet. We rode the Umadum, the world's largest mobile Ferris wheel. The entire structure can be disassembled, packed into shipping containers, and rebuilt somewhere else. It may live in Munich now, but it's designed to move. From above, we reflected on our last day in the city, watching the trains arrive and depart below us, a reminder of our own journey through this enchanting part of Europe. I felt a little sad saying goodbye to a country that had been so good to us, but there's always more to explore in this big world. thanks so much for watching. I truly appreciate every single view. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe, and if you've enjoyed this episode, don't forget to hit the like button before you go.
Bye-bye.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
We finally made it back to Parsdorf, where our trip began. After a hearty dinner and a quick catch-up with friends, we found ourselves relaxing in another hotel spa.
How's it? You about to max that?
I'm gonna try. Oh, wow.